Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video we are going to learn how to create SendFox contact on FlexiFunnels form submission. So here I've created a form using FlexiFunnels, and in this case I want whenever a new form submission is made, automatically a new contact should be created in my SendFox account. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect, in which we need to connect our trigger and our action. So in this process, our trigger application will be FlexiFunnels and our action application will be SendFox. So to learn this process step by step, let me take you to my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create SendFox contact on FlexiFunnels form submission. So to automate this process, we will use an automation software named as Pabbly Connect. This is the homepage of Pabbly Connect. You can visit this page by simply browsing for the URL pabbly.com/connect. Here you can see two options, that are sign in and sign up free. If you're a new user, click on sign up free and get free 100 tasks every month to explore the software. And if you're an existing user, click on sign in. Here I'm an existing user, so I'm clicking on sign in. After signing in, you can see all Pabbly apps window where you can see all the applications of Pabbly. Here to integrate my applications, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can see a create workflow button on the top right corner. Here to create a new workflow, I'm going to click on this button. In this create workflow dialog box, we have to give a name to our workflow. So here I'm going to give the name as create SendFox contact on FlexiFunnels form submission. And now I'm going to select my folder as automations. You can select your folder as per your need. Also, you can create multiple folders to save your workflows accordingly. And now to create a workflow, I'm going to click on this create button. Now here in this workflow window, you can see two most important principles of an automation process, that are trigger and action. Where trigger says when this happens and action says do this. That means action is a response towards our trigger. Your automation can have a single trigger but multiple action steps. Now let's begin with our automation by simply setting up our trigger. So here I'm going to select my trigger application as FlexiFunnels and my trigger event as new form submission. And here you can see we have received the webhook URL. That means we will use this webhook URL to connect our FlexiFunnels account with Pabbly Connect. So following the instructions given below, here I have already logged in my FlexiFunnels account. From here I'm going to select my project, and from here I'm going to select project settings. And from here I'm going to select PC integration, and under PC integration, here I'm going to click on this edit page. Scrolling little down, here I'm going to select the form, and from here I'm going to click on settings. Now here I'm going to select settings again, and from here I'm going to click on connect here. Under integrations, I'm going to select webhook, and under webhook I'm going to remove this previously existing URL. Moving back to Pabbly, here I'm going to copy this new webhook URL back to FlexiFunnel account, and here I'm going to enter the new webhook URL. Now here I'm going to give a name to my webhook. So here I'm going to give the name as SendFox, and then I'm going to click on the save. And after saving the webhook URL, here I'm going to click on this save again, and then I'm going to click on this publish. After clicking on publish, we have to click on this action drop down, and from here we have to select published URL. Now let me take you back to Pabbly window. And here you can see as it is waiting for webhook response. That means here we need to do a test submission to receive a trigger response. So to do a test submission, let me take you back to my FlexiFunnel form. And here I'm going to enter dummy data and then do a test submission. So for the first name, here I'm going to enter the name as dummy, last name as user, email as dummy@pabblytunes.com, and a random phone number. And now I'm done entering the dummy data, and now I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted a response. So now let's move back to our Pabbly window. And here you can see we have successfully received a response where we have received first name, last name, email, and other details. So with this, we have successfully set up our trigger. Now let's move to action step. Here I'm going to select my action application as SendFox and my action event as add contact to list. And now to connect my SendFox account with Pabbly Connect, here I'm going to click on this connect. Here to build a new connection, I'm going to select add new connection. If your SendFox account is already connected with Pabbly Connect, then you can click on select existing connection. And now here to build a new connection, here it is asking for personal access token. And for that, let me take you to my SendFox account. So here in my SendFox account, under this menu, I'm going to click on this settings. And under settings, I'm going to click on API. And here you can see for personal access token, we have received the option to create a new token. So here I'm going to click on this create new token. Here it is asking me to give a name to a token. So here I'm going to give the name as FlexiFunnels And now I'm going to click on this create. And here you can see we have received the personal access token. So we are going to copy this. Moving back to Pabbly window. Here I'm going to enter the token. Now after entering the token, I'm going to click on the save. And here you can see we have successfully connected. So moving forward, here it is asking me to select the contact list. So to select contact list, and let me take you back to my SendFox account. And here under the list, you can see I have created a list with the name FlexiFunnels. So I'm going to select the list as FlexiFunnels in my Pabbly account. So here I'm going to select my contact list as FlexiFunnels. Moving forward, now it is asking me to select the first name, last name and email. So here instead of entering data manually, here I will map the data. Mapping data means insert data from previous step. That means here we will map the data from the response we have received in our FlexiFunnels form submission. So here I am going to map the first name. Moving forward, here I am going to map the last name. Moving forward, here I am going to map the email. Moving forward, address, birthday and website are not a required field. So here I'm going to leave them blank. If you want to enter any of the field, then you can do it as per your need. And lastly, here I'm going to map the phone number. So here I'm done mapping the data and now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see we have successfully received a response. So now let's go and check our SendFox account. Here I'm going to open my list. And here you can see we have successfully received a new contact where we have received email as dummy@pabblytudes.com, first name as dummy and last name as user. So with this, we have successfully set up our automation. Now let's test our automation to check whether it is working or not. So to test our automation, we need to do a new form submission in our FlexiFunnels account. So for that, let me take you back to my FlexiFunnels form. Here I'm going to refresh this. And here we are going to enter another dummy data. So here I'm going to enter the first name as test, last name as user, email as test123@pabblytudes.com and a random phone number. And now I'm going to click on the submit. And here you can see we have successfully submitted a response. So now let's go and check our SendFox account. And here you can see we have successfully created a new contact with the email test123@pabblytudes.com, first name as test and last name as user. So with this, we have successfully tested our automation. Now let me summarize this whole video for you. So here we have taken a trigger as FlexiFunnels and an action as SendFox, so that whenever a new form is submitted in our FlexiFunnels account, automatically a new contact should be created in our SendFox account under a specific list. If you want to use the same workflow, then you can find the clone link in the description box below. I hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Not only these applications, you can integrate many other applications with Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can contact us on support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can contact us on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issue, then you can contact us on www.pabbly.com. If you liked the video, please subscribe to our channel and share it with your friends.